agrees, agreed, agreeing, agreeable, agreeably, agreement, agreements, airplane, airplanes, airs, airy, almost, already, although, always, amongst, amounts, amounting, animals, announces, announced, announcing, announcement, announcements, announcer, announcers, answers, answered, answering, anybody, anyone, anything, anywhere, appears, appeared, appearing, arms, armed, arming, army, armies, arts, asks, asked, asking, attempts, attempting, authorities, authoritative, babies, babyish, backs, backed, backing, backward, backyards, background, badly, banks, banked, banking, balances, balanced, balancing, bases, based, basing, basic, bases, beautifully, become, becomes, beds, been, begins, beginning, began, begun, believes, beliefs, believing, bigger, biggest, blackness, boards, boarding, bodies, bodily, books, booked, booking, boys, boyhood, boyish, breaks, breaking, broke, broken, brings, bringing, brothers, builds, buildings, burns, burned, burnt, burning, businesses, boys, buys, buying, buyer, buyers, calls, called, calling, cannot, capitals, capitalists, capitalists, cares, cared, caring, careful, carefully, carefulness, careless, carelessly, carelessness, carries, carried, carrying, cars, cases, causes, causing, sold, certainly, certainty, changes, changed, changing, changeless, characters, charges, charged, charging, cheaper, cheapest, cheaply, cheapness, checks, checked, checking, chiefs, cities, citizen, citizens, cleans, cleaned, cleaning, clears, cleared, clearing, clearly, clearer, coals, coal field, coal fields, coal mine, coal mines, coldly, coldness, colors, coloring, colorless, colorful, comes, coming, comforts, comforting, comfortable, comfortably, commits, committed, committing, commitment, commitments, committee, committees, commons, companies, competitions, completes, completing, completion, conditions, conditional, connects, connecting, connection, connections, considers, considered, considering, consideration, considerations, considerable, considerably, continues, continued, continuing, continuance, continual, continually, continuous, controls, controlling, copies, copied, copying, costs, costing, countries, countryside, courses, covers, covered, covering, coverings, credits, crediting, cries, cried, crying, customs, customer, customers, cuts, cutting, dangers, dangerous, dates, dating, days, daily, daylight, dearer, dearest, dearly, deeper, deepest, deeply, degrees, delivers, deliveries, delivering, demands, demanding, depends, depending, dependent, dependents, dependents, desires, desired, desiring, details, develops, developed, developing, development, developments, dies, died, dying, differences, differs, differed, differing, difficulties, directs, directing, directly, director, directors, direction, directions, discovers, discovered, discovering, distances, distant, distributes, distributing, distribution, distributions, divisions, divisional, doing, does, done, did, doors, doubting, doubtful, doubtfully, downs, dresses, dressing, dressed, dressmaker, dressmakers, dressmaking, drinks, drinking, drank, drunk, earlier, earliest, easy, easily, eastern, educational, affects, affected, affecting, effective, electrical, electrically, employees, employed, employing, employment, employee, employees, employer, employers, ends, ending, engines, engineers, engineering, Englishman, Englishman, equals, equaled, equality, evening, evenings, events, eventful, everybody, everyone, everything, everywhere, examples, exception, exceptions, exceptional, exceptionally, exchanges, exchanging, exists, existed, existing, existence, expects, expecting, experiences, experienced, experiencing, experts, expresses, expressed, expressing, expression, expressions, expressly, eyes, faces, faced, facing, facts, falls, falling, fell, fallen, families, farms, farming, fathers, fears, feared, fearing, fearful, fearfully, fearfulness, fearless, fearlessly, fearlessness, feels, feeling, feelings, fewer, fewest, fields, figures, figured, figuring, finally, finds, finding, found, fires, fired, firing, fireplace, fireplaces, fireside, fishes, fishing, flies, flying, flew, follows, followed, following, feet, forces, forced, forcing, forms, formed, forming, forwards, forwarding, freely, frequently, friends, friendly, fronts, fuller, fullness, furtherance, furthermore, gets, getting, got, girls, girlish, gives, giving, goes, going, gone, golden, goods, goodness, good nature, good night, governs, governing, governments, greatly, greatness, grounds, grows, growing, grown, growth, grow, hands, handing, happens, happened, happening, happier, happiest, happily, happiness, hardest, hardly, hardness, heads, headed, heading, headline, headlines, headway, healthy, healthiest, hears, hearing, heard, hurts, heats, heating, heavier, heaviest, heavily, heaviness, helps, helping, helped, helpful, helpfully, helpfulness, helpless, helplessly, helplessness, herself, higher, highest, highly, highland, highlands, high road, high roads, highway, highways, histories, historic, historical, historically, holds, holding, held, holds, homes, homely, hopes, hoped, hoping, hopeful, hopefully, hopefulness, hopeless, hopelessly, hopelessness, horses, hourly, houses, housed, housing, hundreds, hundredth, ideas, immediately, improves, improvements, improving, income, incomes, inside, into, increases, increased, increasing, increasingly, industries, industrial, industrialist, industrialists, industrious, influences, influenced, influencing, informs, informing, instructions, insurances, interests, interested, interesting, irons, ironed, ironing, issues, issued, issuing, its, judges, judged, judging, judgment, judgments, keeps, keeping, kept, kinds, kindly, kindness, kindest, kinder, kings, kingly, knows, knowing, knowingly, none, labors, labored, laboring, lands, landing, languages, largest, lasts, lasting, lately, later, laws, lawful, lawless, leads, leading, leader, leaders, led, learns, learned, learnt, learning, learner, learners, leaves, leaving, lesson, lessening, lessoned, lets, letting, letters, lifeless, lifetime, lives, lights, lighting, lightly, lighter, likes, liked, liking, likely, likeness, limits, limiting, limitless, lines, lined, lining, lists, lives, lived, living, longs, longed, longing, long hand, looks, looked, looking, losses, lost, loves, loved, loving, lovingly, lovely, lower, lowest, lowly, machines, maids, makes, making, maker, makers, mankind, men, manufactures, manufacturing, manufacturer, manufacturers, marks, marked, marking, markets, marketing, marketable, marries, married, marrying, masses, massed, massing, masters, mastering, masterpiece, masterpieces, matters, material, materials, materially, meals, means, meaning, meant, measures, measured, measuring, meets, meeting, meetings, met, memories, merely, methods, miles, mileage, milkman, milkman, millions, minds, minding, minds, mining, minutes, misses, missed, missing, movements, momentary, momentarily, months, monthly, moreover, mornings, mothers, motherly, motors, motoring, moves, moved, moving, movement, movements, names, namely, named, nameless, nations, national, nationally, natural, naturally, nearer, nearest, nearly, needs, needing, newer, newly, newspaper, newspapers, nights, nightly, no one, nowhere, northwest, notes, noting, numbers, numbering, objects, objecting, objection, objections, observations, offers, offered, offering, offices, officer, officers, officially, officials, whiles, opens, opened, opening, openings, operates, operating, operation, operations, operator, operators, opinions, opportunities, orders, ordering, orderly, organizing, organizations, others, otherwise, hours, outline, outlines, outlook, outlooks, outset, outside, outstanding, outward, oversee, overseas, overtake, overtook, overtime, owns, owning, honor, honors, pages, paints, painting, painter, painters, papers, papered, papering, parts, parting, partly, particularly, parties, passes, passed, past, passing, pays, paying, paid, payment, payments, peaceful, peacefully, pieces, pennies, peoples, perfectly, perfects, perfecting, perfection, personally, personality, persons, pictures, places, placed, placing, planes, plans, planned, planning, plants, planting, plays, playing, played, player, players, playground, playgrounds, pleases, pleased, pleasing, pleasingly, players, points, pointing, political, politically, poorer, poorest, poorly, positions, possibly, pounds, pounding, powers, powerful, powerfully, powerless, presents, presenting, presently, prices, priced, pricing, principles, products, profits, profited, profiting, profitable, profitably, properties, providing, provides, provided, providing, pulls, pulling, purposes, purposely, puts, putting, qualities, quarters, quartered, quarterly, questions, questioned, questioning, quickly, quicker, quickest, quicken, quickens, quickening, radios, railway, railways, rates, rated, rating, rateable, reaches, reached, reaching, reads, reading, reader, readers, read, read, readily, ready-made, reasoned, reasons, reasonable, reasonably, reasoning, receives, received, receiving, recently, records, recording, regards, regarding, regardless, regrets, regretted, regretting, regrettable, regrettably, regularly, relates, relating, relation, relations, remarks, remarkable, remarkably, remembers, remembers, remembering, reports, reporting, represents, representing, representation, representative, representatives, requires, required, requiring, requirement, requirements, respects, respecting, respectful, respectfully, rests, resting, restfulness, restlessness, results, resulting, returns, returned, returning, rights, rightly, rivers, roads, roadman, roadmen, rooms, rounds, rounding, roundly, rules, ruled, ruling, runs, running, ran, safely, safest, safety, sails, sailing, sailed, sailor, sailors, satisfactorily, saves, saved, saving, saying, says, senses, schools, schooling, schooled, school book, school books, school days, sciences, seconds, seconding, secondly, secondary, sees, seeing, saw, seems, seemed, seemly, sells, selling, seller, sellers, selves, sends, sending, sensed, senses, senseless, sensing, seriously, seriousness, serves, served, serving, services, sets, setting, sows, shillings, ships, shipped, shipping, shipment, shipments, shipbuilding, shipyard, shipyards, shortest, shortly, shorthand, shows, showed, showing, shown, showroom, showrooms, sides, siding, signs, signed, signing, simpler, simplest, simply, simplicity, sirs, sits, sitting, sat, situations, 60, sized, sizes, sizing, smaller, smallest, somehow, something, somewhere, sorts, sorting, sounds, sounding, southwest, speaks, speaking, stands, spending, stands, standing, starts, starting, stated, stating, states, statesman, statesmen, statement, statements, stations, stealing, steals, steps, stepped, stepping, stones, stony, stops, stopped, stopping, stores, stored, storing, stories, straightforward, strangest, strangely, streets, strongly, subjects, successes, successful, successfully, suggests, suggesting, suggestion, sums, summed, summing, summers, supplies, supplied, supplying, sports, sporting, surely, surprises, surprised, surprising, sweetly, sweetest, systems, tables, takes, taking, taken, took, talks, talking, talked, taxes, taxed, taxing, taxation, teaches, teaching, teacher, teachers, tells, telling, tests, testing, thanks, thanking, thankful, thankfulness, thankless, thanklessness, things, thinks, thinking, thirds, thoughts, thoughtful, thoughtfully, thoughtfulness, thoughtlessness, thousands, thousandth, throughout, times, today, touches, touched, touching, towns, trading, trades, towards, tradesman, tradesmen, trains, training, trained, troubles, troubled, troubling, troublesome, truly, trusts, trusting, tries, trying, turns, turned, turning, underground, understand, understands, understanding, undertake, undertaken, undertakes, undertaking, undertakings, undertook, upward, upwards, upper, uses, used, using, useful, usefully, usefulness, useless, uselessly, uselessness, values, valued, valuing, valuable, valueless, views, viewed, viewing, voices, voiced, voicing, waiting, walks, walking, walked, war, walker, walkers, wants, wanting, wars, warlike, warmest, warmly, warmth, wastes, wasting, watches, watched, watching, watchful, watchfulness, waters, watered, watering, watering, waterly, watery, wayside, weakness, weekend, weekends, weeks, weekly, weighed, weighing, weighs, weight, weights, well-being, well-known, wells, whereas, wherein, whereupon, whilst, witness, whiteness, wholesale, wholly, widest, wider, widely, widen, widened, widens, widens, widening, willing, willingly, willingness, widows, winters, wintering, wires, wiring, wired, wireless, wisely, wishes, wished, wishing, words, works, worked, working, worker, workers, workman, workmen, worlds, worthless, worthlessness, writers, wrongs, wronged, wronging, wrongly, wrongdoing, wrote, yards, years, yearly, yourself, yourselves, full stop. It is not if you can, to our, to turn, in the, with the, for the, and the, on the, pay the, take the, I can, I am, I believe, I want, I went, I agree, that he may, for he, if he, when he, how much, too much, so much, very much. I will, you will, they will, it will, he will, to us, for us, to give us, as well as we have, this is as soon as, we were, they were, you were, they are, have been, had been, better than, more than, rather than, our own, their own, which have, who have, out of, number of, rate of, I am not, I will not, I cannot, I do not, I did not, had not, we will not, we cannot, we do not, we did not, you will not, you cannot, were not, may not be, able to, must not be, in connection, in control, in consideration, we consider, we continue, this company, this committee, I will comfort, it is common, in condition, in there, I am sure there is some other, 100, 200, 1000, 2000, 200,000, 1,000,000, 2,000,000. I agree that the, I it will be, have been, we have been, I do not think, must be, it must be.